Welcome to another ranking video, and today we're talking about the furious, the mighty Watain. We're going to be ranking Watain's albums from my least favourite to my favourite, not in a tier list setting. Fuck the tier list, we're doing it this way because it's more fun. I can show you some clips of the songs, because then you get an idea of what it sounds like as well, and we both have a bit of fun. So let me know down below what's your favourite Watain albums, what's your least favourites, do you even like the band? Let me know down below, and let's get started with my least favourite. So my least favourite is The Wild Hunt, which is going to trigger Jamie. Hi Jamie. From Discovery Metal Legion, because it's his favourite. And I understand if it's a lot of people's favourites, they are going for something completely different on this album. It's a lot less furious, it's a lot less intense, it's a lot more stripped back, it's a lot more calm and kind of doomy in parts. And it is very mid-paced and slow album. You'd think that would cater to me to a T. I'm wearing a fucking funeral doom shirt. So my favourite genre is funeral doom. Why don't I like this as much? Well, although it is slow and mid-paced, I do enjoy the songs in it, but Watain works for me as furious black metal. The albums I like the most are the pulse-poundingly, just in-your-face, heavy-as-hell albums, and they just do it for me and work for Watain so well. Although this one I do enjoy it a lot, it is just a bit more of a slog than a lot of the other albums, even though I still enjoy it. I enjoy every single Watain album, but this one for me just... it's not quite, it's not quite my tempo. Not quite my tempo. Let's give a listen to one of the songs. There is some furious stuff in here, like De Profundis, which is great. But yeah, as a whole, it's kind of mid-paced. Don't hate it, don't love it either, so that's why it's last. Next up, we have Trident Wolf Eclipse, which is one of the newest ones. Not the latest, but the one before that. And this is one of the ones I actually got into the band from. I'm not a... I haven't been listening to them since the debut. I haven't been listening to them even since, like, the classic albums. I got into them from this album, and the song that hooked me was Nuclear Alchemy. Nuclear Alchemy! It's so good. So intense. Like, the music video is furious. As soon as I saw the music video, I was like, this is a band I need to check out. This is a band I need to get into right this second, because this is some furious black metal, and I love it. This album is great. It just so happens the others are better. In terms of the furious sound, in terms of the faster Watain sound, this is on my least favourites overall, even though it's my first foray into the actual band, but I just feel like the songwriting, it just isn't as good as like Lawless Darkness or, some of the others that we'll come to talk about soon, some of my actual favourites. This one's just fine, it's just a good album. Furia Diabolicus is such a great song, that's a standout on this album alongside Nuclear Alchemy. It's such a marching off the war kind of pulse and rhythm. Do love it. It is a massive step up from Wild Hunt in my opinion, but it's not quite unlike the next one. So coming in next is Rabid's Death's Curse, which is the debut by the band. Some people would have this last, but I love how different this sounds as well. And I know Wild Hunt is last because it sounds different, but this one, I enjoy the difference because it's a lot more raw sound. The vocals are very different as well. It feels more old school black metal, but it still has that hellish fury you come to expect. Love the intense gargled vocals on this one as well. The vocals especially on this, fantastic. Love the song names as well, like Angel Rape and Impaled on the Horn, stuff like that. It's just like, this is fantastic stuff. This is like, not Goat Whore, Archgoat. This is like Archgoat titles. Fantastic. Yeah, Impaled on the Horns is such a great 2-minute banger. Love it when songs are like that. Fast, furious, raw, murky production which just adds to the atmosphere. This album's underrated. A lot of people pass this one off just because it's, doesn't sound as technical, doesn't sound as complex as the rest of her albums, but give it a shot because this is a great album and I love it. Next up is Casus Luciferi, and it's so goddamn good. It takes everything from the debut and just ups the ante. Better production, more evil sounding, the vocals change and just get to this evil kind of rasp. Great songs like Devil's Blood, Black Salvation, and then the classic long title track with like the bells chiming and the rain sounds to start in the eerie opening. Such a great title track, one of my favourites they've done. Fantastic album overall. I could easily put this higher, but Watain just has too many good albums, so just come in here. Next up is the Agony and Ecstasy of Watain, the latest album by the band, and I don't know why it wasn't on the end of the year list, because I've been re-listening to this one a lot, and it's bloody magical. It's like an all-encompassing album that takes all the different sounds from all the different albums and kind of, I don't want to say perfects it, because there's albums I have higher, but you know what I kind of mean. It has a mix of everything. And any fan of the band, if you like the early stuff, if you like the later stuff, the mid stuff, even the Wild Hunt, you will enjoy something on this album. And I think it's just one of the better, newer black metal releases. So I really love this album. Ceremosa, the song, has such a ghostly atmosphere as well. And the first song, kicking it off, is like a blast to the face. Just instantly like, dun, 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 and it's just like, whoa, someone's coming at me with a hammer, and they're not stopping until my brain is mush. Love this album. Great all-encompassing sound. I think it's better. I think it's a massive step up from Trident Wolf, and I like that album. But the newest album is just a massive improvement, and I'll play it constantly. The top two was hard to choose between, but my number 2 is Sworn to the Dark. The sound production on this album is so crisp, it's so good. I love the sound on this album. Each song kind of just pops and it just sounds more intense than the last. I can't get over the sound production. I love the sound on this album. Furious as hell. Love it. Legions of the Black Light is such a great rager of a song. 8 minutes as well, and they pack so much into it. Fantastic song, and this is a classic album as well. This is like the essential album. You know, like Spotify and Apple Music and all that shit, they have like, this is the essential album. This is that for them, and I can see why. There's no dull moment. There's no boring part. It's all furious, all sounding crisp all the way through. The tone on the guitar as well. The tone on the guitar is so good on this. The title track, just like most of the title tracks, slays on this album. So yeah, love this album from start to finish. One of the best Watain albums. But it's not my favourite, because my favourite is Lawless Darkness. That's correct. This is my ultimate favourite Watain album. And let's take a listen to some of it. One of the best opening songs to an album as well, Death's Cold Dark. Oh, what a thrasher that is. And it has also one of my favourite Watain songs, Malefiator. I can't remember how you fucking say it. Malfightor. He sings it in the song, Questy. What are you doing? But that song is masterful. Then you have Reaping Death, which is almost war metal of how intense and just furious it is. Then you have the ultra melodic Wolf's Curse, which is like a 9-minute song. What is going on? This is insane. And then, to top it all off, the closing track, 14 minutes long, the longest Watain track, Waters of Ain, is just the beautiful closer with amazing melodies and guitar and solos and stuff. Just, it's the best album. It is the best album. Lawless Darkness, I'll have no arguments. It's the bloody best. So that is my ranking for Watain. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down below. and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.